structure tries to change this. Let's say, first the city makes a lot of definitions about the way it should grow. Let's say it makes the definition of a kind of the skeleton of the city from the urbanistic point of view can be divided in three main periods. The first is the colonial period, when Brazil still belonged to Portugal. I mean, when it was still a colony of Portugal in Europe. At this time, the city developed between four hills, right? In the area which is the downtown area. We are here, more or less, close to this hill that is called the hill of São Bento. It was a very small city, and the most important part of the city was the harbor, because the harbor was the link to Portugal, to Europe. And the interior was a place that was not so very well known. It was still a dangerous place, Indians and so. It was not. The period is the period of the Brazilian Empire. That's when the royal family came to Brazil because of the wars in Europe. And well, in this second period, it was more important to go to the interior, let's say to the conquest of the interior. This growth happened mainly along the railway access, because it was the only way of access, let's say, to the interior. Roads were still very bad, and there was no other way of public transport. And the third period is the period of the Republic and the beginning of the era of the car, of the time of the cars and of the buses. And it was then the city grew towards the south, occupying the area that you probably know, Copacabana, Ipanema, and so, the southern area of Rio de Janeiro.
Interest on the part of previous administrations who have never been committed to mass transportation as a priority. All of their public works only benefited the automobile. Carried out by agencies of both the state of Rio and the municipal area. Their main concern has been to establish what would be ideal for the future, while at the same time putting into operation that which can be applied now. One of the immediate aims is to improve the integration of the various types of transportation, while ensuring that each single system can work in a better way by offering quicker, safer, more comfortable and reliable.
Federal government running the bus, the train services, private companies running the bus services. Wouldn't it be wise to concentrate all the activities on the train services and perhaps push up the buses by lowering the cost and improving the whole system of the train services?
That's quite precise, and that's what, in my opinion, should be done. But to improve the railway system and costs a lot of money. And this is being done slowly, and we think that in 10 years maybe we will have a strong railway system able of doing this work. To be the main system, and the bus system just a complementary system.
The actual government of Brazil, what is it? Is it socialist? Is it...
Well, I would say that it is middle, a bit towards the left. Right? It's not really the socialist one. Let's say that the government of the military dictatorship was strong to the right. That was little. There's a tendency in Brazil of oscillating in the middle, a bit to the left, a bit to the right, not too much to the right, and not too much to the left. That is the way the Brazilian people are.
If you're planning for the year 2000, wouldn't this create problems for oscillation getting the money to go ahead with things within some
Well, on the long
governments.
term, yes. But let's say we have to be very practical in Brazil. So when we do planning, we always do it for this term.
Yeah.
So we do the planning for this governor because we don't know what's going to happen afterwards.
Just have a little bit of information on housing requirements in other cases. Except that the slums are not, the people aren't resettled into low-cost housing schemes. So what do you think that the government are responsible for providing housing and people that want to move into the area, low-cost mass housing schemes?
Our recommendation is, for most of the people, they go to the west area. Most of the, let's say, most of the new housing that's being built by the government is in this west area here of Rio de Janeiro. It is, our proposal is that the new building, this right here would just take about 10 minutes to put them in the train.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we'll show it. Yes?
Yeah, that would be fascinating.
That's absolutely definite.
But not from scratch.
Like, try this online.